Our dogs have always been our best friends, our loyal companions, and most importantly our family. So it's only natural that we are completely fascinated by dog facts and information. We're utterly besotted with our four-pawed friends and want to discover absolutely everything possible about them, so when we hear a dog fact it fills us with a sense of joy and wonder. So here is 20 facts about dogs for you. Enjoy. 1. Dogs' noses are wet to help absorb scent chemicals. This amazing dog fact might answer a long-standing question that dog owners have. Why are dogs' noses wet? VetStreet says that the answer is that dogs' noses are wet to help them absorb scent chemicals. Their nose secretes a special mucus that helps TOB absorb these chemicals, and then they lick their noses to sample them, helping them understand what the smell is. 2. The tallest dog in the world is 44 inches tall. The tallest dog in the world ever was a Great Dane named Zeus. Measured at 44 inches tall on October 4, 2011, he's the current Guinness World Record holder. 3. Basenji dogs don't bark, they yodel. If you thought all dogs barked, then prepare yourself for this dog fact. The Basenji dog doesn't tend to bark, instead they are known to yodel, whine or scream. 4. A greyhound could beat a cheetah in a long-distance race. A greyhound would actually beat a cheetah in a long-distance race. According to Psychology Today, greyhounds are excellent long-distance runners and can keep a speed of 35 miles per hour for up to 7 miles. Where the cheetah is incredibly fast, it can only keep its speed for around 200 to 300 yards, so they may have the running start, but it would soon be surpassed by a greyhound. 5. The African hunting dog is the most successful hunter in the world. The African hunting dog is the most successful land hunter in the world. They're successful in 50 to 70% of their hunts, which makes them consistently the best mammalian hunter. They even hold the current Guinness World Record for it. 6. The Saluki is the oldest dog breed. The Guinness World Record for the oldest dog breed is held by the Saluki. The breed dates back to 329 BC and were kept as royal pets in ancient Egypt. Reportedly, there are also carvings found in southern Iraq of a dog that looks similar to a Saluki, which dates back to 7000 BC. 7. Chow chows and sharpies have black tongues. The Chow Chow and the Sharpie are the only two dog breeds that have fully black tongues. Even more interesting, the cause of these black tongues is currently unknown. 8. Dogs have 3 eyelids. Many owners haven't heard of this interesting dog fact, but did you know that your 4-legged friend has 3 eyelids? According to iHeartDogs, the third lid is called the ha, or nictitating membrane, and it's responsible for keeping the eye protected and lubricated. 9. 30% of Dalmatians are deaf in one ear. UFAW states that on average around 30% of Dalmatians are deaf in one ear and 5% are deaf in both. This is due to something called the extreme piebald gene, which is responsible for their white coat and blue eyes in some of them. Dalmatians with larger dark patches are less likely to be deaf. 10. Dogs dream like people. If you've ever noticed your pooch twitching in her sleep, this probably means she's dreaming. Researchers found that dogs have similar sleep patterns and brain activity as humans, and that small breeds tend to dream more than large ones. Psychology Today suggests they're probably imagining familiar activities like playing outside or chasing their tail. 11. Dogs are as smart as a 2-year-old baby. According to canine researcher and author Stanley Coren, your toddler and pup are about on par when it comes to brains. He also explained that man's best friend can count, understand over 150 words, and even trick people or other dogs to get treats. Intelligence varies based on breed. Border Collies are the smartest. 12. Dogs have a sixth sense. In a 2010 poll, 67% of pet owners reported their pets acting strangely right before a storm, and 43% said their pets behaved oddly right before something bad happened. The top clues: whining, erratic behavior, or trying to hide in a safe place. There are even reports that dogs can sense illnesses like cancer. That certainly tracks with dogs' intelligence being on par with that of a toddler. This dog jealousy is something dog groomers experience when they come home to their own dogs. It's one of the things pet groomers wish you knew. 14. Dogs don't actually have it out for cats. Media portrayals of these furry frenemies would have you believe that chasing cats is hardwired in dogs' DNA. But it's not specific to cats. Their evolutionary hunting instincts are the reason they chase after anything small and speedy, whether it's their favorite ball or little tiger. But dogs and cats can actually get along great even in the same household, depending on the animals themselves and whether you introduce the animals the right way. 15. Sticking your hand out isn't the best way to introduce yourself to a new dog. This is another of the fun facts about dogs that aren't quite true. You probably grew up believing that the old, "hold your hand out to an unfamiliar dog, let it smell you" advice was gospel. And it can work. But you have to be careful about how you do it. Just shoving your hand toward a strange dog's face can scare or alienate her. You're better off letting the dog approach you first and then offering your hand to the dog to smell, rather than assuming she wants to and waving your hand under her nose. And approach the dog from the side rather than from straight on. If you must, approach the dog yourself. 16. Dog years vary a lot based on breed. Nope, every dog year does not automatically equal 7 human years, as many fun facts about dogs would have you believe. The fact, which does have some factual merit, came from observations that average, medium-sized dogs tended to live around 1/7 as long as their owners. However, dogs come in all shapes and sizes, and what's average for a Great Dane is very different from what's average for a Chihuahua. Paying attention to the life stages of dogs and how they correspond to each breed gives you a much better picture of how old your dog actually is than equating 1 year to 7 years. 17. Those dog kisses don't mean what you think. You might think a lick to the face is your dog's way of giving you a kiss. But that's another popular dog fact that's not quite true. Kissing isn't a form of showing affection that comes naturally to dogs, so your snout smooches may not be received as lovingly as you might think. If they lick your face, or make other motions like shifting their position, yawning, or licking their own lips, this could actually be a sign they want you to give them space, since having a face so close to their own could be viewed as aggressive or threatening. But of course, dogs have been adapting to live with humans for thousands of years, and the Happy Puppy site says that some dogs do catch on and learn to associate the kisses with affection. This is what your favorite dog breed says about your personality. 18. Dogs sniff butts to learn about each other. If the dog facts about dog kisses haven't convinced you that dogs and humans use different forms of communication, the fact that butt sniffing is a common dog greeting surely will. A dog's unique smell is secreted in its glands, and yes, those scent glands are located in their backsides. Dogs' rear ends are home to glands that produce pheromones, which contain information about everything from the sex of the dog to its health and diet. Thanks to dogs' incredible senses of smell, they can learn all sorts of information about one another just from the nuances of the odor. So the butt sniff is basically the dog's method of getting a first impression. 19. Petting dogs can lower your blood pressure. You can find all sorts of research and fun facts about dogs and the health benefits of having one. And this factoid is true. Petting a puppy can cause your blood pressure to drop around 10%. And, according to the American Kennel Club, the blood pressure of the dog being pet drops to 20. Your dog responds to your tone. Don't forget that dogs don't experience the full breadth of emotions that humans do, so if you're trying to train or admonish your dog, taking an angry tone and a very loud voice might just make him skittish. According to Heartstay, your prosodic of speech, tone, rhythm, and the pitch of your voice is far more important than what you're actually saying. That's also a big part of the reason why dogs respond positively to that high-pitched cute pet speak. You should also ignore these common dog training myths. That's it. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Of course, if you want to join us, you can subscribe and press that bell so you won't miss